It wasn't easy. It's not easy, especially when you have to be going through it all on your own, and also having to be working on other things. So it's a lot going on, and at the end of the day it was too much, because it's a lot, if you can only imagine. Right here, this line going down right here was basically a crack, somewhat of a crack. There's also a lot of scratches, a lot of scratches. You know, there are some issues with the cabinetry throughout. It's not just the scrapings, the two-tone, there are some other issues.
Problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind, and that she could pull out all the little lies to tell yourself it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Kedescia here, and thanks so much for joining. So today is my day off, and I am here at my home to basically meet with persons from the developer and also other agencies that might be involved to look at a few issues that basically came about from the home inspection. So that is what I am here to do today, to see how best from them coming in to look at the issues they can basically be rectified, because we do want things to be up to a certain standard. You know, it's not as if we are looking forward to doing certain things, having certain work to do when we do come in. So I am trying to have these issues looked at to see how best they can be rectified from their end. I have been taking you guys along the journey so far, and I do want to continue to take you guys along the journey, because I do know that each has its own, and some persons do take some form of motivation or inspiration from these videos. So yeah, it's just to continue to share my journey with you guys. So yeah, that is what this video is basically about, just to show you a few things that I am definitely going to be needing them to take a look at, to see how best they can sort out, and also basically what's the outcome of all of this. If you're a homeowner and from your experience there are a few things that you'd want to share in the comment that future homeowners can look forward to from a home inspection, is there anything that they need to pay attention to from your experience, definitely go ahead and leave a comment below, because the information might not only be useful to me but others that is seeing this video as well and might be going through, or in the future might be going through owning their own home, or need some feedback as to what they should expect, what they should do, what they should look out for from a home inspection. Alright, so I'm gonna set you guys down just to make myself a little bit more comfortable. So let me just set you guys down so we can chat a little bit more. So in the few videos so far since returning to my channel, I have been sharing my journey as a first-time homeowner, and I hope you guys have been loving these videos. You have been enjoying these videos since I have returned to my channel. So the content here on my channel will be, you know, as we Jamaicans would say, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. So that is what you can basically expect here on my channel, and I would love to have you guys to continue on the journey with me. So if by any chance guys you haven't subscribed already, kindly click that subscribe button below, and also the notification bell for all notifications, so each time a new video is uploaded you are immediately notified. And I would really appreciate it guys if you would click that thumbs up icon below to like this video. It does help the channel to grow as well, and to get the video out to more viewers like yourself that would maybe find value in the content here on the channel. My day off has been tough, and it's not just since this home has been handed over to me. In general, my day off is tough. I have to use my day off to basically be on top of things that I have to get done or worked out in my personal life. So there's not a day off for the past at least 6 months where I am at home and I can just take the day to just maybe sleep, relax, do something fun at home. It has always been going, having to be on the road, having to get this done, just so that, especially as a single parent with a 9-to-5 job, which is especially demanding at this time, was working on my home, owning my own home. That journey was tough. That journey took basically a year, and it wasn't easy. It's not easy, especially when you have to be going through it all on your own, and also having to be working on other things. So it's a lot going on, and you know, I just want to be able to settle into my home and basically enjoy this journey of being a first-time homeowner, because I don't want to get into my head of, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, and not have the time to really enjoy the achievement of being a first-time homeowner. So I was basically in my head of getting this home. Okay, I want to do this before I go in, I want to do that before I go in, and at the end of the day it was too much, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna step back and just do the few things that I need to do in order to get into my home, and the other things, just let them work themselves out. My only focus right now is just to move into my home and settle in and just enjoy this moment, and let everything else that I'm thinking of doing just work itself out over the coming months, because it's a lot, if you can only imagine. So when you own your own home, you're thinking of, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, but relax. the cabinetry in the kitchen, I am really not okay. I'm not sure if you can see the white cast that is showing here. Right, I think you should be able to see that white cast showing here in the cabinet on the kitchen aisle. There is also a lot of scratches, a lot of scratches, and this is just one area. Also, the two-tone, you know, that's an issue for me. It is something that they have indicated that they are going to be looking at. I am just hoping the best result from it. You know, there are some issues with the cabinetry throughout. It's not just the scrapings, the two-tone, there are some other issues, but I am just hoping that there is a solution. You know, you can see the two-tone, so I'm just hoping that there is a solution to all of this. You know, just to make the thing look better quality and standard, more presentable. You know, this is a home that I am expecting to be ready and I can live in without having to worry about things like these. So yeah, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. It is something that can be rectified. So I just await them to let me know what exactly will be done, need to be done. You can see that this tone finishing here is different from the tone finishing on the other side, and as you realize, it actually has two-tone on the other side, as I just showed you. And it's not just on the aisle right here or around the other side, it's also in other places of the cabinetry throughout the kitchen. So I do know that you guys in your own journey as well can even take a few things from my journey. So yeah. So I'm here in the bathroom, and it does seem that the water drains is slower than normal, slower than what you'd expect from the bathtub. So definitely it does take a while for the water to actually drain from the bathtub. So this is something that they're actually looking at today. Yeah, so definitely it does drain slow. It's not draining as though you'd expect the water to drain from the tub. Yeah. So not to be showing, you know, the neighbors dwelling in the video. Not going to show too much of the window here on the right, but this window definitely is a struggle to open. It's not something that can open as it is, so it's definitely something that needs to be adjusted because it's not functional at the moment. It cannot be open. It's very stiff and it cannot be open as it is, because the only thing that is going to happen is basically breaking something off the window by forcing it to open. So as I said, I don't want to show the neighbors dwelling in any of my videos, so if you guys can only understand, but it's this window to the right that I'm speaking of in the kitchen. So yeah, this is something that actually, guys, it's not functionable. So I have raised this as something that needs to be looked at, to be adjusted, so it can open readily as it should, because it's not doing that at the moment. So yeah, that's another thing. So electricity has since been installed in the home. There is power or electricity coming from the outlet sockets throughout the home. There is also power in the sockets in the bedrooms, the bathroom as well. However, there is no power coming from any of the sockets in the living, dining, or the kitchen area. And there's about 5 bulb sockets in this area, which there is no light coming from these sockets. I'm not certain why. However, you know, they have the expertise, and it might simply require just few or a minor adjustment, but I really wouldn't know exactly what it is. So this is something that they are definitely going to be looking at upon coming in today. As I said, it might be something simple that needs some adjustment, but I don't know, guys. I turned on the breaker. When I turned on the breaker, there is light in all the sockets, all the power outlets throughout the home. The bulb sockets in the bedrooms, bathroom, and on the porch and externally, basically, but none in the sockets in this general area right here. So yeah, this is something that they're definitely going to be looking over today, so looking forward to that. So this is under the kitchen sink, and if you're seeing right here, this line going down right here was basically a crack, somewhat of a crack that they're going to smooth over. It's not a crack that is leading to any water leakage. So I'm under the kitchen sink, and there was a crack right here, not a deep crack, but there was a crack going down here on the surface, which I think you can basically see as well. They have smoothed over somewhat. Yeah, so I'm not expecting any leakage or any major issue from that, as was explained, and hopefully not. Yeah, so it's not too smooth, but looks a little bit, just a little bit better than seeing the obvious crack that was there before. Line going down. So another thing in the bathroom that work is being done on is basically to replace this light bulb receptacle, if that is what it's called. So this light bulb receptacle in the bathroom, so there's a crack here, so I'm just basically gonna have them replace this. Yeah. So this is another thing that they had gotten done, adjusted, which is to replace the crack receptacle or the broken receptacle in the bathroom. So when they do come back, I am going to ask them to definitely touch up around it with the paint for this wall color. Yeah, so this is another thing that they have started out. Definitely happy about this. You can go ahead. Yeah. So here was basically a line going through on top of the closet door. So they're basically, so they just placed something over it, so they're basically smoothing it out to get rid of that line that was above the closet door, on the wall above the closet door. So what you're seeing here is basically the material that they have put over it to basically smooth it out so everything look seamless and that line is not showing in the wall. So before basically look like a scraping. Yeah. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video and have taken something of value in your own way from this video. If by any chance you haven't yet subscribed or you happen to be new here on the channel, I would love to have you guys continue in this journey with me. So go ahead guys and click that subscribe icon below to subscribe to the channel, and also that notification bell for all notifications so that each time a video is uploaded you are immediately notified. And also give this video a thumbs up to like the video. It does help the channel to grow. So there are a few videos coming up at the end of this screen which I think you guys would enjoy if you haven't seen those videos already. So do enjoy and I'll see you in the next one. Alright?
She can make all the problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind and that you could believe all the little lies to tell yourself it. Die. Never get it wrong, it's always